What's up, guys? So, here's our new warm-up for the week of September 21st. We're going to start kind of from the top down, kind of to flip it on its head from last week. So, all we're going to do, just real easy, get some shoulder shrugs. Saw a lot of people making some improvements on those back rolls last week. Special shout out to John. Right now, for getting his first one touching the ground. Pretty awesome. It's nice to see progress through the week. Go ahead and switch directions. Nice. Then we're going to do some arm circles. We're going to start slow, and as it feels better, we're going to speed things up. But we're looking to get about 15 to 20 of these. Like I said, depending on how your shoulders feel, you can kind of loosen it up and let the speed pick up. Otherwise, keep it more controlled. Don't need to push the shoulders into anything too crazy. And then we'll get the other side. Nice and slow. Like I said, listen to your body. This is the time to warm things up and take inventory. It doesn't have to be time to push it. Maybe this shoulder feels a little bit tighter than the other, as mine definitely does right at this moment. So, ease into it, find the rhythm and intensity that feels appropriate for your warm-up. And then we'll go the other direction. It's going to change day to day. I'd say generally my right shoulder would feel a little more tight than my left, but today that's not the case. Nice. Just keeping nice, easy flow with the body. Don't have to force anything. May change throughout the week, but find your rhythm here. Nice. We're going to take a little bit wider grip, and we're just going to go back and forth here. So we're going to reach over the top with one hand and try and reach behind your opposite leg with the other. We're just going to go back and forth. Try and get a lot of length to the side of your body. Maybe you get close to reaching horizontal or parallel to the floor. Whatever feels good for you. 5 times each way. Just wrapped up at the park. Pretty solid workout there. Maybe closer to the 25 to 30 minute mark. But good to get some breathing in. Nice. Next up, we're going to do 5 bounces in an ostrich kind of bounce stretch, and then 1 arch back. 5 bounces, 1 arch back. And we're going to go through that sequence 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then however far back you feel comfortable. Maybe this time it's a little bit wider with the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you go for that arch back, take your time. Let it kind of open up. No need to rush it. Next up, we're going to get into a little deep lunge. So I want you to step forward with that right foot. I like to have my right hand just right on the top of my shoelaces here. And all we're going to do is we're going to make some big circles. My trailing leg, if you can't see it, I'm trying to keep it pretty straight. So getting a lot of opening of my left hip, so the opposite hip. And then kind of into the crease here on my right side. Just get a few revolutions going one direction. We're just pivoting right over your ankle. We'll get a few rotations going the other direction. And let's go ahead and switch sides. Again, try and keep the back leg straight. Pivoting over that ankle. Let's get about 10 times going clockwise on that rotation. And then 10 times going counterclockwise. Nice. Then we're going to get down into a squat. And we're bouncing. Got a little glare coming off that car out there. Holy cow. I'm gonna go blind. Just bouncing. And then 5 times each side. Block one knee with your elbow. Try and rotate. You want to try and point straight up if you can, and then come down and touch the opposite knee with your elbow. Rotate straight up and touch. Then we'll get the other side. Last off for this week, a little thing to kind of track and pay attention to. Good way to improve some wrist strength, either if you feel like they get beat up when we do cleans or front squats or handstands. It also provides like a good base for improving just kind of like the foundation of those moves. We're going to start on your hands and knees. Make sure your chest is out over your hands. If you find that this distance is too hard, just bring it back in. But the idea here is we're going to go between 10 and 20. I want you to elevate so that just my fingers are touching the ground, my palms come up off the ground, and then I'm just going to slowly lower for a 2 count back down. And then up, and back down. Real controlled, never slamming your palms back to the floor. Try and keep it simultaneous, up and down. Hop up. Hopefully you're ready to tackle the next part of the warm-up. Enjoy.